Our animated lesson plan will help you plan your lesson. There is a definite order we want you to follow and remember. Keep in mind you are making a plan, not giving it to your class. Each column in the lesson plan is numbered, so diagrams and symbols is column 1. Column 4 is questions from descriptions. Now, this is the order we want you to remember when you are making English lesson plans. Column 1, then column 3, then column 4, and finally column 2. As we go through the plan with you, this is the order we want you also to use. All lesson plans can be constructed in this way. In this section, we are actually going to complete a lesson plan. So our first step will be to introduce the problem. That's column 1. Look and listen to the first entry. Simplify the rational expression. Step 2. Describe the first important observation. This is column 3. Look and listen to the second entry. We can see the difference of squares and a quadratic. Step 3. Make the first question which responds to the first description. So, this is column 4. Now, look and listen to the third entry. What different types of algebra expressions can you see? Step 4. Now, some sequencing language to begin with. So, this is column 2. Look and listen to the fourth entry. Okay, to begin, we have just completed the first set of entries. These contain the 3 important language components: a description, a question, and sequencing language. This process will continue throughout the planning. Sometimes it will not be necessary to ask a question. The description is enough. Also, column 1 will not require an entry every time. Let's look at the next set of entries. The column 3 entry will be linear terms can be seen. And for column 2, the sequencing language also. Remember, you are planning. You are not delivering to your class at this stage. Firstly, we want you to think about information you can observe and describe. So, our next step, step 6, we will go from column 3 to column 4 to column 2. That means a description, followed by a question, followed by some sequencing language. Listen to the next 2 sets of entries as they appear. The expression is the product of 2 ratios. And then the question, why is this a rational expression? And now the sequencing language. Now, we can simplify the expression by factorizing. How do we begin to simplify as the question asks? And then some sequencing language next. Now, we've gone again from column 3 to column 4 to column 2, but with 2 sets of entries. Firstly, the description, then the question, and then finally, in the last step, some sequencing language. For the next set of entries, the math problem is being done, and you can look to column 1. You can see the factorisation as it occurs. The first stage of simplification is displayed here in column 1. Common factors need to be cancelled. What should be done now in the problem? And for the sequencing language, so what now? Step 8. Finally, look and listen to the last set of entries. This is column 1, followed by column 3, and then back to column 2 for some sequencing language. Note, this time there is no question to be asked. So all we have is a description, and then finally a little bit of sequencing language. The description will be, only x plus 5 will be left. And our sequencing language is finally.